Hey YouTubers, X Factory here. Some Sharqi Peninsula gameplay on the pure Battlefield community servers using the AK, no foregrip heavy barrel. And I'm going to go over some of my thought process in this video, including how not to get run over by a BB Jeep, because they always try that stuff, right? So I'm approaching C here, and I don't throw a grenade. I'm going to go over that in a second. But more importantly, look at the positioning I choose. We're even on the burn. There's not a lot of guys. Now look at my positioning. I'm kind of head glitching this little block. The guys I'm not hitting are suppressed for sure. So the thing I had to do is make sure the medic doesn't revive people. So shoot the dead bodies. If you see that medic go for some weird little action or bends over in a weird angle, just start shooting dead bodies. Because the last thing you want to do is have 8 bullets left in the mag, reload the thing, then get shot in the face by the guy that got revived underneath your nose. So I'm going to finish this burn. I want to see this through, and more importantly, kind of babysit this. So why didn't I throw a grenade? Number one, there's an audio cue when you throw a grenade. I wasn't sure the people were on the patio. So if I chuck that grenade and it goes off, they're going to say, hey, who's throwing a grenade? Or, hey, I heard U.S. voices. Let's spread out. Let's find this guy. So I kind of want to come in there ninja-like and get the drop on them, knowing that they were probably on the patio. So I see a boat come up. I don't see the guy get killed. So obviously I want to check that out. And there's a couple spots on this map that I don't like pushing. I really like working the outer ring, B, A, C. I hate D with a passion, and I'm going to go over that here in a second. And here you see my health pack not working. Look at that, stuck at 33%. I want a refund. And there we go. So I'm going to take cover there because I had no idea where that guy was. He obviously has a beat on me. It wasn't that guy. So I'm going to be careful here. And C's kind of getting assaulted. And that's kind of like the old bait and switch right there. That guy peeked me at the perfect time from a nice little defensive position. So here I am. Take out the death screen and reapproach C. Still losing the burn. That means there's more of them than there are me. And these guys are absolutely oblivious. Pay attention to your mini-map. It's one of the most important tools that you have. There's no way I should have been able to walk up there, been on the mini-map, and just take out 3 guys. I should have got blasted on. So babysitting C again. C is one of the more important points on the map, and it's a thoroughfare to A and B, which are nice spots. Everybody fights over G. Yes, your helicopter is over there, but it's not the most important point as long as you can keep your helicopter up. So here's a mistake I make. I go to the death trap. This point is horrible. I shouldn't have shot that guy because, number one, he moved. I couldn't kill him. Number two, they could be in the construction sites. They could be spread all around, and it's bad news. So I'm going to spawn back again because C's under pressure. I'm looking at all the dead bodies, and I'm going to play this nice little spot, this ramp, and try to kill as many guys as I can before I move up. I can go prone and crouch behind that ramp to kind of save my bacon, and look how many people are here. I don't want to just go running in there. I see 3 or 4 guys spotted. Now I'm going to grenade. See if I can get lucky a little bit because there are a ton of people. There's a big battle going on, and that's when you want to be able to pull out that grenade. And again, I'm not running forward because this is an absolute death trap. Got to weed them out. So sometimes the best thing to do is not push right away, okay? Because again, if there's 5 of them and just 1 of you, and if you push right away without getting a kill, there's still going to be 5 of them, and now none of you. So the key is to get a couple kills, then work your way up there, and I'm going to give myself ammo here. You know, be a good support player to myself. And there goes the helicopter. So now you got to know the come-ups. The come-ups, there's 3 of them. Main stairs, the left little area, which I jumped up earlier, then the right. They can just jump over the ledge. And this is great protection from the helicopter spam, RPGs, grenades, all kinds of stuff. There's lots of spots that you can kind of jump around and dance. I've got a friendly around here. I'm hoping he spots. I've really got my audio cranked up. I'm really trying to sound whore as much as possible. And now let's talk about a better push that I like from this side. That D is a death push. We're kind of getting D now, so I'm going to avoid that like the plague. And I'm pushing B. Delete a little segment out. And a lot of people say, hey, let's just run in a straight line. Sometimes a straight line is the worst angle you can take. And here I try to take a toe shot, and I hit the rocks, or tree. A straight line is the worst line you can take. Go around stuff. Be sneaky. People expect to look straight towards C and people running across. Go deep into the territory, take a nice little right-hand turn, and see what you can do, right? Because part of this game is getting to a burn and not being noticed, right? If you're spotted on the mini-map, 3 or 4 people might come back. Now you got heavy lifting. But if you get there unspotted, you're just going to catch the people that are spawning in, and that's potentially less people to worry about and kill. So this B area, they typically can spawn all around you, so this is tough, but the good news is I have a wall around me, and I can traditionally hear footsteps that are that close. So you got to be careful of the 320 through the wall, the RPG, the C4, but most people aren't smart enough to do that. They're going to run around the right 2 spots or the left 2 spots, and, you know, just work your way from there. Don't, you know, that revive there, I delayed that because I knew there was a guy there, and I didn't know he was not looking at me. And here I missed another one by a split second, so I'm really on fire with this medic stuff today. And I'm going to run through and slowly push A. I think there's a guy above me, and I kind of want to clear that out because the worst thing you want to do, or worst thing that can happen to you, is you start to push a spot that just gets shot in the back. That's not fun, right? And that's not productive because, again, on these maps, especially Sharqi and Karkand and Wake Island, it's all about establishing the burn and taking territory because you can get capped out on these maps. Right? Wake, you can be capped out. Karkand, you can be capped out. Sharqi, you can be capped out. And that's not good. So it's all about gaining as many flags as quick as possible. In normal conquests like Bazaar, if you're down to 1 flag, not a big deal. You could take a little time and eventually get one. If you're down to no flags, not a big deal. You can push out. You're probably going to lose a match. But in these maps, the burn's so nasty, and if you lose all the flags, you're done. Or if you get down to 2 flags and you're pigeonholed in, you're absolutely done. There's nothing you can do on these maps because at that point, they're probably going to have both helicopters and both tanks. So it's just bad news bears. Another thing is spawn on flashing points. They're usually easy kills. Why? Because when you spawn on a flag, the spawns are usually on the outside of the burn. Guess what? The flags flash in. Guess where they got to be on? The middle. I decided to roll out because we had 4 or 5 do the same thing. The real team effort there. So I'm going to go chasing red dots on the map around A again. Because, again, if you get a flag, defend it a little bit. Don't just cough it up. That's one of the biggest things that I see. One of my biggest pet peeves is somebody works hard, 5 or 6 guys to push a flag. They literally walk 30 feet away, and the flag gets taken from underneath their nose. They're still alive. They're just not looking at their mini-map, or they just don't care, right? Hopefully you guys enjoyed this round of Sharqi Peninsula Conquest on the Pure Battlefield community server. If you learned something today from my thought process or gameplay, or enjoyed yourself just a little bit, don't forget about the old thumbs up. And as always, thanks for checking out my page, YouTube, and we will see you soon.